Recording in
Om Shanti, sweet children, the Father is the one who gives you donation of life. He gives with such knowledge that you receive the donation of life. Because nowadays, if you see, it is sudden death. With this knowledge, you become free from Akale Mrityu, that is sudden death, or mini birth, minimum 21 birth. So Baba is telling, remember with love such a Father who gives you donation of life. Question: on what basis do all your treasure stores remain full for 21 births? Answer: this knowledge that you children receive at the confluence age is your source of income. How much we imbibe this knowledge, that much we will be wealthy in Satyug, golden age. On the basis of the study, all your treasures, stores become full. Through this study, you will receive happiness for 21 births, and there will be nothing that you desire to attain. Baba gives you soul such a donation of knowledge that you become great from nothing. Om Shanti. God speaks. You Saligram understand that Shiv Baba comes to teach you. Whom? We Shaligram. Because we are soul and Shiv Baba is also soul. The soul is teaching soul. So big soul to big, powerful soul to small soul. So we are Saligrams. People remember and worship we special children as Shaligram. And Shiv Baba as Shivaling, big lingam, and small stone as Shaligram. You children know that He alone knows the beginning, middle, and end of the world. It is only God who knows everything, not anyone in the world. You children don't find new now. You have understood everything. You now understood everything. Human beings have forgotten everything. Birth by birth, everything human beings forgot. Instead of the one who taught them, they have inserted the name of the one who claimed number one in the study. So, Shiv Baba is the one who taught them, but they inserted the name of the chariot in which Shiv Baba came. That is Brahma. And he is the number one who first listen and understand his knowledge. So he is the one who first number one in the study. So while studying, you have to prove this aspect. But what they have done in Gita, they have inserted the name of Krishna. But Krishna's soul, in its last birth, is also taking this knowledge to become Krishna again. It has also become sinner by taking birth by birth in devices. This is the matter of the scriptures of Bharat alone, not the scriptures of other religions. The mistake has been done in the scriptures of Bharat. No one apart from you can prove these things. You children know that this is eternally predestined drama and that it will repeat again. You are making effort to reform human beings. When human beings are reformed, the world itself becomes reformed. If we change ourselves, the world will change. That's what Baba is telling. And this is predestined drama, which is repeat again. Again, we are listening to the knowledge, and again, we'll listen to the knowledge after 5,000 years. The golden age is the new reformed world, whereas the iron age is the old unreformed world. You children understand this very well, and you also imbibe it and become able to explain to the others. Now, the four subject that God told. The first thing is the knowledge that we are gaining. The second thing is dharna, that is imbibing it. And the third thing is yoga, that we are talking to Baba, and when we sit in yoga, we can use this point, we can talk to him. And fourth thing is seva. So explain it to the others. Service. This has to be very refined. Baba explained it to you by refining it so much. First, Shiv Baba is telling, now Brahma Baba also churn on it and explain in much better way, because what God says, sometime it will be very, very like one point explain. Now Baba will explain it in detail. He reforms you. The Father says, when you have reformed yourself, there is no need for me to reform you. If we have reformed ourselves, then he will not, he no need to become Dharmaraj. Punishment he no need to give us. Right? You had become un-Aryas. Aryans, we know, no? Aryans and Dravidians. So first the Aryans came. So we are un-Aryas now, unreformed. And so now we can understand Aryas and un-Aryas. Who are those? However, Arya Samaj is a sect or cult. That is different thing. So Baba is saying, understand all these things clearly. All of this can be understood very clearly from the picture of the tree. This is human world tree and its duration is 5,000 years. It is called Kalp tree. Now I'll show you the very beautiful video of the Kalp tree that I love it. So how nice, how beautiful it is, no? So supreme power, and then these are Brahmin family that he forms now with this knowledge, and then with this the stems is the deities, that is Satyug, and after that there is branches. So I'll see branches are available. Yeah, so you can see above three main tubes comes out. That is three main religions, and from that so many religions. So main base is we only. So that is what God is telling. Baba is telling that this has been explained to you in the form of a tree. Those people say that the duration of each cycle is 100,000 years, but Father says it is 5,000 years. Our Shiv Baba, Supreme Father, is telling it is 5,000 years. Some say the duration of a certain period, another say it of another length. No one can explain it clearly. If you go and ask, many has different opinions. No one can explain it clearly. Now the one who knows everything is telling them, and if we ask, he'll give more clearance. If we say, Baba, I didn't understand this, the next Murli he will under makes it more clear. That is the magic of the Murli. If you and me talk also, he is listening, and the next day it will come in the Murli. That is the magic of the Murli. It is God's version. It is God's chat with us. They debate the scriptures so much among themselves. This is your chit chat. You also have seminars. That is called chit chat. You also have question and answers. That is called chit chat. You also have question answer session in order to clearly understand clearly. You extract a topic from whatever Baba tells you and then relate that to others. You can also go and listen to other people say and then come back and tell the people here how about how they debated among themselves. First of all, you have to explain who is the God of the Gita. By forgetting God, the Father, their account have gone into total loss. Now, suppose we have an account, and by some mistake one digit get interchanged. We don't know that some last digit got changed. And instead of going to my own account, the money which I was earning is going into another's account. Same thing happened. God just changing the name. It was not going into our devotion was not going into proper account. Still, when we are not knowing, it is not going into proper account. So what will happen? It will be lost, right? We will many complain, I pray so much, I do this much, but still there is pain only in my life. There is only still loss in my life. Still we have financial problem, health problem, family problem. So because we gave our accounts went in total loss because of forgetting God. You children have love for the God. You remember Baba. Baba alone is one who gives you the donation of life. He gives you such a donation of knowledge that you become great from nothing. So you should have love for the Father. Love is must. Like Meera had devotional love with Krishna, so love pays off. But that fruit is also given by God. So here, when we are knowing God, we should have love with Him more than the love which we have in anyone in life. In one Avyakt Murli, he told, I will not accept half of your heart. Baba has told, God has told, I will accept your full heart. I don't want bit and bit by bit broken pieces of your heart. Give me your full heart. Then only I'll accept your devotion or your submission. Otherwise, he don't accept. The full love for Father, Baba is telling us such new things. We remember Sri Krishna so much, and yet he doesn't give us anything. He gives us pleasure, means we become so happy by seeing him. But he doesn't give us anything. He cannot liberate us. He cannot remove our pain. People also remember Sri Narayan. Did anything happen by remembering him? We still remain poverty stricken. The deities were so solvent. Deities were solvent, so pure. That's why they are remembered. Everything has now become artificial. Things that didn't have any value have now value, have now become valuable. In Satyu, there was no need to pay money for the grains, for milk. Everyone has their own thing. Everyone was full. But now see how costly everything has become. Even the leaves are being sold. Leaves of mango, leaves of guava, those things which were of no value. The dried flower leaves are being sold. The cow dung is being sold. That is leaf, cow dung. The cow dung is being sold. There is no question of grain etc. costing anything. They all have their own property. There is nothing unattained that they would want to attain. Baba says, I make your treasures stores full. I give you such knowledge that your treasure stores become full. It is in your intellect that this knowledge is your source of income. Knowledge is everything. You become so elevated through the study. There is a treasure store of the study. There, those teachers teach you, and you receive temporary happiness from that. If when we study this worldly knowledge, we study in school, college, we have temporary happiness out of that. Through this study, but through the study which God is teaching us, we receive happiness for 21 birth. You children should have a lot of happiness. It takes time to understand this. You should not become so frustrated if you're not able to understand this. It takes time. No one can understand it quickly. Only a handful out of multi-millions emerges. Perhaps the cycle of human beings have continued to make one another fall. We always pulled each other legs, right? Only the one father makes you climb up. Instead of using the name of one who teaches you this unlimited study, they have inserted the name of the one who is studying. The world does not know these things. They say God speaks. He taught us and then departed. There's no scripture of that remains of him. Now he teaches us, then he goes back into Paramdham, and the world ends. Then he goes back to Paramdham. There's no uh, traces remaining now. That it goes to Satyug, or then after that Treta Yug, then Dwapar Yug. So how people will know? How souls will know? Who taught? When taught? How taught? Nobody is know. There's no scriptures. In the golden age, even temples are not there. No scriptures are there. All of those scriptures are the path of devotion. Devotion starts only with Ravan. Then the vices enters. The tree is so large. If these innumerable branches of the tree were not to exist, there would be no trace of tree left. All of these matters have to be imbibed. You imbibe this thing. The one who teaches you and then disappears. The one who study then go and become the master of the world. These are such new things. Not a single thing sit in anyone's intellect. All of your students are number wise. Now, as the students are number wise in the world, in school, colleges, like that, here also students are number. Some study very nicely, and some are like backbenchers. Some pass and others fail. This is an important, unlimited examination. Now, this is every situation is an exam. We learned, no? So you know that if you study well, you will then study very well every cycle. Only those who study well claim a high status. Everyone will go back number wise. The whole class is transferred. We all will go, but the position there will be number wise. Some will be queen, some will be king, some will be slaves, some will be merchants, some will be uh, like that. So it's as per the knowledge and yoke that we do, we all get the position there, but we all get transferred there. They go and sit there number wise. You souls have this knowledge. Good and bad sanskars are in each soul. Soul only have all the things, good or bad. The body is just clay. A soul cannot be immune to effect of action. You understand who is 100% Satapradhan and who is 100% Tamopradhan. First of all, you have to uplift the poor. They would come first. Those the poor, when you say them, no, God has come, they come running and take this knowledge. But those who are having money, they are still in the intoxication of this physical wealth. So they don't. They will say, "I have this work, I have this business, I don't have time." When the very good special disciples of the gurus come, their intellect will open. Now special disciples of Baba, when they come, because Baba is our father, our supreme teacher, our Sadguru, then their intellect open. They will say that their own leaves are now leaving them. Those who belong here will emerge again. The father comes and begin to grow the new tree. That kalp tree is growing now from beginning again. Those who have been converted to other religions will all come back. They will still come back to their own Bharat. They were the residents of Bharat. Those who belong to our branch will all come back. As you progress further, you will continue to understand everything. Now, everyone continue to be shocked by the people abroad. Wherever there are people from abroad, other continue to chase them away. In the foreign countries, when they see foreigners are becoming richer, they chase them away. They make them go back to their country. People think they have become very wealthy and the people here have become poor. At the end, everyone has to go back to their own religion. This is also drama. Eventually, everyone will return to their home. Indians will return back to their home. When a person dies abroad, he is brought back to Bharat because Bharat was a first class pure land. There was the new world in Bharat itself. At this time, this world cannot be called viceless world. This is a vicious world. This is why people call out, "O purifier, come, come and make us pure." Although it is the same world, but there is not a single pure being at this time. No one is pure. No sadhu, no sant, no priest, no father, churches, chapels, nothing. Pure soul exists in the incorporeal world. This is the great element of that is the great element of Brahma. All souls become pure and go back there. Where souls leave, no soul world. That element is called Brahma. There only Baba lives, we all soul lives. Then they will come down to play their part number wise. Whenever their part is in first in golden age, in silver age, in copper age, in iron age, where their role is, they'll come. This is the foundation of the original eternal deity religion. There are three tubes emerges. This is the deity religion. This is not a tube. The first stem is deity religion. That is not the tube. The tubes are the other religions formed by the uh, humans. The base religion is the Brahmin religion. Now it is praised a lot. You become like diamond here because you are in direct contact of God. Even the Satyug deities are not in direct contact of God. So now only till the very diamond phase that become golden, even low value. Diamond is the highest value. So we should not leave this time just like that. The Father is teaching you here, and so you are great, so great. You Brahmins are even more knowledgeful than the deities. They are innocent fools because they don't know anything. Great fools, innocence. But here we are gaining knowledge. We know now everything. So we are more higher than the deities. It is a wonder. The knowledge we receive will go with us. Then we will forget this knowledge there. You know that you used to study before and that you are studying now. What are those who study for the ICS studying and what do they study later? There is a difference. As you progress further, you will hear many new points. Baba will not tell you now. The part is for you to listen later. Now, whenever in drama, the part of the knowledge which has been told, which is to be told later, Baba will tell us later. It is in your intellect that you will have imbibed Baba knowledge by the time the part of knowledge is to end. Then our parts will begin in heaven. When our study will finish here, then only destruction will happen. Then our new role will start in heaven. This is Shiva, his, and Shiva part will end. The Shiva part is to give us this knowledge. Then he will go back to Paramdham and we'll just keep on doing our roles. Your intellect need to imbibe this very well. Continue to churn this. Continue to remember the Father. If you don't have remembrance, you will claim a low status like a das dasi, slave of the. But they are also same way happy. There's no nothing slavery or that. But yeah, status is low. By your remembering the Father, the consciousness of your body will end. How much we will remember Father, our body consciousness will go up. Sannyasis also practice this stage and leave their bodies in this stage. However, their path is separate. This is why they have to take birth again. Now they also practice this type of stage and but their path is devotion path. They don't know God correctly. This is why they have to take birth again. His follower believe, but those who is following him, they believe he merged into the Brahma element and he cannot come back here. The Father explained. Now the God himself explaining, no one can go back home yet. At the end, all those who are acting in this world will be in the stage. All will be here. Then only world will all will go home also. And then when all actors come onto the stage, everyone then will go back home. There, these are limited perishable plays where there is unlimited imperishable play. You know, in the world also there are so many small, small dramas happening, movies, this thing, that thing. No, this is unlimited movie, unlimited drama, imperishable drama. You can explain it very well. The drama continue to move like a louse. You know, lice is there in our head. How slowly, slowly it will move. Guzu, 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 guzu. So drama is also moving slowly. Those people create small dramas. They make false films. But this is the real drama. No, we are playing it really. They have some good things in them. For example, they show the incarnation of Vishnu. It isn't that someone comes down from up above. Lakshmi and Narayan comes to play their part, but no one incarnates from the above. They all take birth. But in the movie, they show that they are coming from up to down. But there is no up to down coming. Souls come down, goes into the womb, and then take birth. The father is not teaching you children. Only then you can understand these things. Previously, you too had degraded intellect. When the father explained these things to you, your forehead opened. Whatever you had listened to for so long was of no use. Instead, you continue to fall even more. This is why you make everyone write down. Whenever anyone comes to take the knowledge, they are asked to write down about their understanding. Only when they give it to you in writing can you understand that something has sat in their intellect. People come from outside. You ask them to fill a form and you can tell them whether they belong to your clan or not. If they fill the form, we will know whether they belong to our clan or not. The main thing is to know God, know Father. They should understand that the Father truly teaches them every cycle, every 5,000 year he comes down and teaches and makes us from normal human being into Lakshmi and Narayan. You have to ask them how long they have been pure. They don't reform that quickly. Maya repeatedly catches hold on them. She sees when someone is weak, then she then shallows that one. For example, someone's weakness is anger towards a kind of situation. The that weakness will come again and again. That is only called Maya. That weakness, that type of situation will come again and again until we overcome that. And we can overcome that with Gyan, Yog, Dharna, and Seva. Maya even shallowed some Maharathis. This example in scriptures are from this time. In the temples too, they have shown Maharathis, the elephant riders, the horse riders, and the infantry etc. You can see your own memorials. In some way, everything is our own, ours memory only. When you have become those, devotion will end. And when will become complete, this devotion will end. You cannot bow down to anyone. You ask them where did they go? Tell me their biography. If now also me and Ashwin go to temple, we know this is me only. So we don't bow down, right? So that kind, when you understand fully, when you come to know, when this knowledge get imbibed, you yourself will know this is my remembrance. Tell me their biography. Baba has made you children knowledgeful. That's why you can ask them these questions. And so you have that intoxication, and that intoxication will be there. Aha, I'm going to become this. Only eight pass with honor. The top ranker is first eight. So have to try to come in first eight, then it is 108, then 16,108, and then 9 lakh, and then 33 crores. So those comes in Treta Yuga. But we want to come in Satyug. First it is good to come. This is very important examination. Each of you has to check yourself. Have I, the soul, become pure? The battery will only become charged when you have yoga. If you have yoga with Father, you'll become Satopradhan. Full battery will become charged. Then no problem we will face. Tamopradhan souls cannot go back home. This too is in the drama. Now those who is not full battery charged, Tamopradhan, full of sins, cannot go back. Not pure. Pure souls only can go back. There is nothing there that causes sorrow. In Satyug, there is nothing that causes sorrow. Even the cows are there are very beautiful. They sow such beautiful cows with Sri Krishna. The furniture of eminent people is also beautiful. The cows gives a lot of milk. That is why there are rivers of milk flowing. They are not flowing here. You have now become knowledgeful. You consider this world to be degraded. All the rubbish of the world is to be sacrificed. When all the rubbish has been removed, everyone will then become clean and pure. We are going to our kingdom. It is called heaven. As soon as you hear this name, you experience happiness. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children. From the spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning. Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. Namaste, Baba, Namaste, Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. Essence for dharna, point to imbibe. In order to reform this unreformed old world, reform yourself. Refine your intellect with remembrance of the Father. Have a heart to heart conversation among yourself. Don't have any debates. Donate knowledge and fill everyone's treasure store with it. Now, blessing. See Bap Dada's blessing hand on your head. Sweet child, may you have a broad and unlimited intellect, and by remaining seated on the seat of your respect, make all your powers work as per your orders. With your broad and unlimited intellect, use your servers in the form of all your powers in the task at the right time. Remain intoxicated with the titles you have directly received from God. Remain seated on your seat of self respect, and you will experience all of your powers to be ever ready to serve. They will be waiting for your orders. So use your blessing and inheritance. Be a master, be yogyukt, and have your servers serve in yuktiyukt way, and you will remain constantly happy. You will not repeatedly have to put in request for anything. Slogan: before carrying out any task, especially make this awareness emerge. Success is the birthright of myself, an elevated Brahmin soul. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.